Howdy, Simmers. Christmas is just a couple days away, and I did promise a Christmas-themed build, so of course I have one for you guys today. Also, I apologize for the weird lighting in this video and in the last one. Something is up with my lights. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, and I haven't figured out how to fix it yet. But anyway, the build that I have for you today is Santa's Workshop, and the exterior is actually based on a Lego set of Santa's Workshop that I found, and I'll put the picture of it somewhere on here. But truthfully, I actually built this back in November. So it was like maybe right after Thanksgiving when I built this. So apologies if I don't remember much about the building process, but I am watching the footage back as I talk just so I can kind of talk about what all's going on. But I will say, this diagonal that I just added, oh my gosh. I don't typically build diagonal rooms, and it's because roofing them is like just absolutely horrible. But I did the best that I could, and it is what it is. So I'm actually really happy with how this build turned out. I did go ahead and build in winter because it is a Christmas themed build and, wintertime. It was just fitting. So I will say the one thing that I dislike about building in winter is that snow is covered on everything and you can't actually see what the build looks like without the snow. So it could look really weird underneath because I can't see the roof texture at all. But I did my best and I'm kind of happy with how this turned out actually. And I wasn't sure originally if I was going to have this be a house or some kind of like store or something. And in the end, I do think it is a residential lot because I did make the upstairs be kind of like Santa's house and like bedroom and such. But I do really like how this came out. The interior is not based on the Lego set. I didn't even see if there was an interior to this Lego set or not. But yeah, so we're working on windows right now. And depending on if I have the picture on the screen or not at this time, I don't know how I'm doing this yet. um, you'll see that some of the windows are kind of a unique design. So I had to get a little bit fancy with some stuff and just be a little bit clever with some things. I don't know. I think it came out okay in the end, but I don't know. I definitely had to do some tricks with this stuff to make it as accurate as possible to the Lego set. So, yeah. But I use a lot of stuff, of course, from the holiday pack, which is a free pack actually that you can get, as well as seasons. So those were like my two primary packs that I used in this build because, they're holiday related. But I used these wallpapers from Get Together because I don't know, it just gives me kind of a Christmassy feel. I think part of it has to do with like, I don't know, it reminds me of almost a cottage type thing, and I don't know. I thought it looked nice, so that's all I have to say about that. But I do decorate the outside with a bunch of like festive decorations to make it truly Christmassy. And yeah, you may have seen this like giant clock that I put on the roof. I just sized up one of the clocks that we have in the game and kind of stuck it up there. And honestly, I think it looks pretty good. But yeah, this is me just going around trying to figure out window placement. I could only see the front of the Lego set, so I wasn't sure really how like the sides and the back looked, so I kind of had to improvise. But I do think it came out really, really nice. I do put some terrain paint down, which I don't know what the point of that was. You can't really see it underneath the snow. So it probably looks really, really weird, but you can barely see it under the sheer white. Landscaping wise, I just put a bunch of these evergreen trees, and I think with the snow, they just look so gorgeous. So I put those, I think, literally everywhere. And evergreen trees are just so pretty. So I'm really happy with that. But I am going around and hanging up a bunch of these decorations. I wanted to fit them in like a certain way, but tile count is always a pain. So I spent like a lot of time, I think, working on trying to get like these decorations where I wanted them to. And it's just, I wanted you guys to be able to see them, but I didn't want them hanging so low on the build either. So I think some sacrifices were made for that, but it's fine. So in the end, I think that it looks very festive and really, really good. Now, I'm still going around putting evergreens just everywhere. I wasn't sure what to do with the landscaping really here, but I do actually think I put a Christmas tree out here. So, yeah, I stick one of the ones from the holiday pack out here, I believe. I think that's one of them. And then just like, I don't know. I would have put the one that you can actually decorate yourself, but I didn't think putting that there where I put that tree would have been functional. So I just stuck with the fake one, and there we go. I even added a little sign to this there. Oh yeah, I think I meant to cut this out. Maybe I did, but I was trying to uh, do something here where I wanted to write Santa's workshop on the sign. Yeah, okay, I do cut it out because after a while that just was not working. I couldn't remember if I cut it out or not. Um, but yeah, I think I removed some trees up in the front because the gallery page was like, you know how the gallery is with their pictures of lots, how they just don't end up looking very good. I was having that problem, so I had to remove some trees, I think, for some stuff. Um, but yeah, so we're moving to the inside, I think, now. And I just grabbed a few, like, nutcracker decorations that I wanted to use. So, yeah, here we go. Moving on to the inside now. I made this so Christmassy. Like, the color scheme in this place is entirely red and green. Maybe too red and green. I don't know. But for the most part, I did try to stick with, like, browns for the most part and then adding that color of the red and green. And I think it looks really nice. So down here, I've made a little bathroom that was meant for the elves. So it's, I don't remember if I made it super fancy or not. I feel like I tried to use like the least fancy items that I could. Um, so all the fancy items go to the big boss, aka Santa. But no, I did give him a bathroom down here. And I do think I end up replacing that shower tub combo at some point with something nicer, because it is literally a hose, I think, in a bathtub. So it's not nice. Um, but in this area, I made our living room and dining room, which I think came out really nice. It looks really cozy, which was kind of the vibes I was going for. I wanted it to be really cozy because they're Christmas, you know, Christmas is a cozy time, I feel, for a lot of people, just sitting by the fireplace, opening presents or watching a Christmas movie while drinking hot chocolate. Like, I don't know. I took inspiration from kind of the vibes that my Christmases usually are, but um yeah. So in this diagonal, I made a very small kitchen, and I used these green like counters and cabinets from vampires. I guess it's actually just counters. I don't think I use any cabinets. I think I try, and then I'm like, no, this doesn't look good. Maybe I do leave it. I don't know. I don't remember anything. It's been a while. But I put the kitchen in here, and then further down the diagonal, I turned that into kind of a small workshop for the elves, and that's where all the toys are being made, and it looks pretty busy, I'll say. Um, but the dining room, I just kept pretty simple, and yeah. So I'm trying to remember, like, literally everything about this place is either green, red, or brown, and that's basically it. Uh, Looking at that carpet, that rug, I'm not sure if I actually like that or not, but I guess I stick with it. Um, and then this is the actual workshop part. This is like the main attraction, I feel. Um, I didn't realize how like little variance we had on a lot of these toys. So we need some more swatches. I feel like we need more toys in general. But I did try to fill these shelves as much as I could with toys, and I think I did pretty good. So for what I got, we have a nice variety of cars and robots, and I think like dinosaurs and such too. I will say I did build this before For Rent came out because I built this back in November. So there may have been items in that pack that I would potentially have used in this too, like any of the new toys we got. I think we got a little like toy tuk-tuk thing or something. So I maybe could have added that into here too. But this space was really, really weird. I wasn't sure how I wanted to do it. It was kind of a small space, but it is what it is. So, and I alternated the chairs between red and green, and I'm just filling these island counters with toys now. And I make like a stuffy corner or stuffy wall over on this side. But yeah, I just wanted to fill it with toys. That was the goal because this is supposed to be the workshop. This is where all the stuff gets done. It's nothing too fancy, I feel, because it is a small area. And I imagine this is maybe only like part of the workshop or something. You know, there's maybe more to it somewhere else. But this is like the mini workshop, I guess. I don't know. At some point I should try to build like a factory workshop or something, but that's just so big. But we have the downstairs done, I believe, and we are moving to the upstairs where I gave Santa his own room, and there is, I believe, another bathroom up here, and I also gave him his own office. So, you know, the place where he checks his list twice. So as the song goes, making a list, checking it twice. But yeah, I use this canopy bed. I believe it's from Realm of Magic. And I really like this green swatch. I felt that it really fit the vibe that I was going for in here, so I went with that. And yeah, it's a very simple room. I feel like my bedrooms, I never make be overly complicated. Like, as long as there is a bed and a dresser, it's functional. You know, it's a proper bedroom. Um, but yeah. And then for his office, I fill it with these bookshelves from the Book Nook kit. I try to get them to go like all the way to the ceiling, basically. And yeah, man, it's so hard remembering builds that I built forever ago. I typically record like as soon as I have done a build, but I waited a while to actually record this, so my memory is only. But yeah, so I'm going back and switching out the tubs because I grabbed the same one from downstairs to put in this bathroom. And I was like, wait a minute, this is so gross and ugly. Why would I do this? So yeah, I go and fix the bathtub downstairs. And out here I put a little seating area with just a couple of chairs and little table. Yes, the railing for the stair is sticking through that wall. I tried to hide it. It didn't work. But yeah, I'm going around putting up some like Christmassy decals and art, just trying to find what I can. I threw in another Christmas tree indoors because I was like, you know what, this place needs an indoor Christmas tree too. And oh, I guess I put a couple in here. Santa needed one in his office too. But yeah, going around doing some indoor decorations as well, getting a bunch of these like present stacks because you know, I figured Santa's place, he'd probably have presents of his own just like stacked around everywhere. So maybe getting ready to put them on the sleigh or something. I don't know. But yeah, overall, I am happy with this. I do think that I could have made this bigger if I wanted to. I feel like the workshop being so small is both cozy but also inefficient because Santa's workshop is usually like a big thing and I don't know. Maybe next year or something I'll build like a bigger version or something. I don't know. Let me know if you want me to do that. This is the only festive build that I have this year though. So enjoy it. I don't know. But luckily we are getting to the end of the footage now. I'm just going around and hanging up some bows and some last minute decorations. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the game and show you this build in full. And yeah, okay, I know my commentary was all over the place, but like I said, I built this back in November. It has been a while since I built this. But this is Santa's workshop, and I really do love how it came out. I think that all of the decorations really make it stand out, and I just love it. But we are going to go ahead and go inside very, very slowly. I'll see you in like 2 minutes. All right, we are coming up the step and through this door. And we enter to the living and dining room. So living room is over here. So it's really small, but I do think that it is really cozy. I love this couch from the Book Nook kit. I just think it looks so soft and fluffy and warm. And I love it. So we got that with the Christmassy fireplace, a TV above it, so you can watch all your Christmas movies. And then over here we have the dining table, which I did not put a centerpiece on this table because I have found that putting centerpieces in the middle of tables sometimes makes these like middle chairs not usable. Like Sims won't sit at them to eat. But we got a little kind of like record player, some kind of music player over here. I chose this one because it felt kind of Christmassy to me. It felt like old-timey and whatever. Of course, we have a thermostat in here, you know, nice little touch. Because, they're in the winter, they're in the North Pole. It's going to be kind of cold up here. Might want to have it be a little bit warmer inside. Just got some presents here. There's a tree over here. And here is the bathroom that the elves get to use. Oof. So we have the tub over here, sink, and a toilet. And yeah, I put these little like snowflakes up on the wall over here. But going this way, we have our kitchen through this archway over here. So we got the sink and the fridge on this side. And then we have our counters and cabinets over here that have the stove and a dishwasher. And I even included these little like jars of little trees with snow. My mom actually kind of makes these. They're like snow globes, basically. And then over this way, we have the actual workshop with all of the toys and the presents and the stuffed animals that the elves have been making. And yeah, I think from the inside and like this perspective, it looks really, really nice. You know, like it definitely looks like stuff has been worked on in here, and I just love it. I'm a big fan. And you can see through the windows here, we have this kind of like arch window as well. I really had fun with that. I should definitely do a design like that more often, I feel like, because that was kind of fun, and I don't know. I feel like it was a architectural idea that I really liked, so. But let's head up the stairs now. Got the green stairs, and we are up. So, we're at a weird angle. But you come over this way, we have another one of those music players, and this little seating area with the red and green chairs. Little candle thing there. I think it's really pretty over here. But then over here we have the other bathroom for Santa. It's a little bit bigger of a space. So we have the shower over there. There is, of course, Santa's robe. That is the reddest swatch that is on this robe, by the way. Like, there is nothing more red than that for that robe, which I was kind of upset about. But we have the toilet and sink over here. And then across the way, guarded by these two giant nutcrackers, is Santa's office with another Christmas tree. We have all of the books. This is his computer, aka his Christmas list. So that is the list that he is checking twice. And he's got another little nutcracker guard hanging out in here. And then the last room that we got in here, no, I did not paint the ceilings yet again, is Santa's bedroom. So nice vibes in here, I think. We have the red ottoman, which I feel pairs really nicely with this swatch of the bed from Realm of Magic. We've got some nice end tables on either side with some candles, and then this big wardrobe. And that is the Santa's Workshop build. And of course, we have that giant clock I was talking about. We have the sign over there. And there was a trash can hidden out here somewhere. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. It's over on this side. I thought I put it in the back, but no. It's hiding under this little thing here, which this is the entrance to the actual workshop. So elves can come in through that way and access this part pretty easily. And yeah, there you go. The build, of course, can be found on my gallery page, TheSimmingKoalaa with 2 A's. It is just called Santa's Workshop. Super easy to find. I hope you all like the build. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see me build next. Any holiday ideas for next year, I am always open to suggestions. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, and happy holidays in general. And with that, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Be sure to follow my socials, links are below. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.